everybody, this is Eric Worre and welcome to NetworkMarketingPro.com. And if you haven't seen the movie A Christmas Story, you have no idea what that is. But that is one of the best Christmas presents I've ever had from my brother-in-law Norm. The famous leg lamp from A Christmas Story, which comes out in our house Thanksgiving Day and it disappears on Christmas Day. So anyway, I thought I'd show you a little bit of my leg lamp. Anyway, today I want to talk about some predictions for 2010. And I've thought a lot about this because there's so many things happening in our world today. And I think 2010, the best way to describe it is going to be the year of reality. The year of reality. And it's going to create tremendous opportunities for those who face the reality. And it's going to be like getting hit by a Mack truck from those people who ignore the reality. I tell you, I think especially here in the United States, but around the world, we've had more than a decade of living in a complete illusion. We've had the tech stocks that created this big bubble and everybody went crazy. And then we had Y2K, which was the biggest scam in the history of mankind. And then we had the real estate craziness that was going on and all the mortgages and everything else that was happening. We had this boom and bust when it came to employment. Everybody was starting a business. All the dot-coms came and went. And through all of this time, I will tell you, everybody, there was winners and there was losers, but most people have stayed in complete denial since everything's changed in the past 2 years. You know what's happened in the past 2 years? In the past 2 years, all of the decisions that we have made as a society, we are now having to deal with. The house that you bought that was too big, guess what? You're having to deal with it. The cars that you bought that you couldn't afford, you're having to deal with it. The lifestyle that you built up based upon the job that you had, you have to deal with it. The credit cards that you've maxed out because of your hope for the future, guess what? You have to deal with it. And it's been the most amazing thing because in especially the last year, everything's changed and yet no one has made real substantial changes. And I shouldn't say no one, but few people. Most people, you know what? They're still in the house waiting for the equity to come back. They're still driving the cars, 2 and 3 cars per family, waiting for the economy to turn around. They're waiting for the bailout to show up. They're waiting for something to happen, which these series of things have happened in the past 10 or 15 years that have kept this hope alive. But I will tell you, the year of reality, ladies and gentlemen, guess what? It's over. There's no white horse coming. That house that you're in that you can't afford, in the year of 2010, here's what's going to happen. There's no more time. You're either going to have to get rid of it or lose it. The cars, the lifestyle, all these different things. And it won't be by choice in 2010. It's going to be by reality smacking people in the face. Ladies and gentlemen, do you understand that in the United States alone, there's 17% real unemployment, according to CNN. 17% real unemployment. That doesn't count the people who are too proud to go on unemployment. That doesn't count the people who've already fallen off the unemployment rolls. What's going to happen with that? And I will tell you, they've been extending and extending and extending unemployment benefits. There's going to come a time very soon when that's going to stop. And then what happens? What happens? We're talking about 1 out of 5 people in the United States, practically, unemployed or underemployed, without the ability not only to dig out of the hole, but to just spend on normal, regular things. Now take the employed people who are out there working harder and harder for less and less money, who are radically overextended with all the credit and everything that's going on in their lives. And you know what? I watch at the malls today, people Christmas shopping, and you know what? They're just la, 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 put it on this card. La, 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 put it on that card. They're just like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see it. Just put it on the card because we got to get through Christmas because something's going to happen. I will tell you, this next year is going to be amazing for the people who recognize the opportunity to take advantage of it. And like I said, it's going to be devastating for the people who don't. My prediction is, in the year 2010, on an unprecedented scale, people are going to take the cards that they have and they're going to let them fall to the floor. Bankruptcies, foreclosures, unemployment's going to continue at this rate. And a lot of people don't understand that those jobs aren't coming back. They really aren't. Those jobs that have been cut back over the course of the last 2 years, those jobs are permanently gone. Technology is changing everything. I think you're going to see 2 family households as a major trend in the next year, 2 or 3 years, where 2 families come into an existing household, because we live in more square footage per household or per person than at any time in history. You'll see 2 families move into the same house, share a kitchen, and move right on with their lives. You'll see the cars cutting back. I think everybody's just going to stop spending. Now, all that's doom and gloom, right? And I do believe we are at a major turning point in our economy and worldwide when it comes to opportunities. But what does that mean? The people who recognize opportunity, embrace technology, understand that things are changing, and get in front of the change wherever that is, they're going to do well. The people who wait for things to go back to the way they were are going to get run over. So my biggest prediction is network marketing is going to have its best year ever, because there's no other place for people to be able to start a business as a plan B in addition to what they're already doing, taking care of themselves, paying the bills, and to be able to create a network, because we're more and more network society than ever, for $1,000 or $2,000. The opportunity for network marketing, this is going to be the golden age for our profession, because people are going to be faced with the reality that all the stuff that they're wrapped in, the too coolness of themselves, everybody's going to let the cards fall to the floor, which means it's going to equalize everybody. There isn't going to be the super cool person living in the big house. People are going to feel sorry for the person living in the big house a lot of the time, because they're going to have the big mortgage. People are going to be looking for options. They're going to be looking for opportunities. You and I, we have a chance to be able to rescue a lot of people, because they're going to be looking for answers. But, so those are some of the predictions. I'll give you one more prediction, and that is many of the people watching this program are going to have the biggest breakthrough of your lives. You're going to experience growth and opportunity and excitement and exhilaration like you've never experienced in your entire life. When you understand when change happens in society, you can position yourself in front of that change, and you can help a lot of people. Once you embrace that, and that is your mission, to be able to go out and spread hope around the world, that's an exciting thing to do. So those of you who still have your head in the sand, I hope you get it out of the sand, because it's not going to be a good year if you just stay paralyzed. For those of you who are taking action, who are facing whatever adversity that you're up against right now, you're acknowledging the reality of the situation, and you're taking charge of your life, I am your biggest fan. The year of reality, for many people in network marketing, 2010 is going to be their best year ever. The reality of that year is going to make it unbelievably great. And for those who aren't, we all need to do a job of letting them know that there is an option, there's a way out of the plan that they've been sold their whole lives. So, ladies and gentlemen, my wish for you is that you decide to become a network marketing professional, that you decide to go pro. It is a stone cold fact that we have a better way. Now, we just have to tell the world. Here from freezing cold Minneapolis, Minnesota, with my awesome Christmas story leg lamp. Ladies and gentlemen, hope you're having a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.